Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter, and they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Today, an NFC battle in store for us. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the New Orleans Saints. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And here we go from New Orleans. On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Ready to start this drive with Connor. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
On 2nd down, a run with Connor. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
You're set up at the 35 now. Play action now, Murray. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10, Murray. Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's him the 1st.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Connor here from the gun. Still has room inside the 15. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a James Conner touchdown. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Making some progress here. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. Chuck will throw to get us started. On the move, headed right. His first throw is an interception. Sean Murphy bunting in to pick it off. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Murray here on first down. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
On second and 10, it's Murray. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Here's Murray, first and 10. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, Murray lost it! And he mitigates the damage by falling on it, but still a loss on that play.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's got it near the 10. They get this down to the 7-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Cardinals pull out in front further, 13-zip. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
Saints, nothing.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shuck with a quick toss out wide. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
49-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Throwing the out complete. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
On play action, here's Shuck. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. There he goes on the right side. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at Ask Peyton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. Shaheed now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Shaheed on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
They're set up at the 35 now. Off the play action, Chuck. Good strike downfield to Olave. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Bails out of the pocket quick. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his back, Alvin Kamara there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And quick to the left, it's caught. And he's tackled for no gain.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. To throw again here, it's Chuck. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
That's grabbed at the 10. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Connor gets it here to begin the drive. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner.
17-yard line.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 21-0 our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Bronk. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Murray. It's caught by Wilson. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
He's taken down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the 33 on 2nd down. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
3rd down. And 8 yards to go.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Chased out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
45-yard line.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 11. Screen here for Kamara. On the move, past the 40. Down the left sideline he goes. And they finally bring him down, but That is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. This one's caught. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Shuck. The back's got it. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Alvin Kamara the touchdown. Blake Groupie to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints get it back to a 14-point game.
21. Saints 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Murray. Gets everything he has under this throw. That's caught at the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Benson on 1st and 10. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
At the 24-yard line.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Forced out to his right. Still on the move, throwing down the right sideline. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Wilson, the receiver, in motion left. Murray on third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll start things off with a run by Kamara. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And the defense gets the stop to deny that 1st down, but still a very good gain. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
Gain of 12 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Let's go.
To throw. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Takes the handoff, now to throw. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They gain 14 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
Saints, 1st down.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Saints facing a deficit near the break. 1st down, ball at the 36. Shock working from the gun. He's still going at the 30. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, that crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. But that's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down with that play, that check down, taking some big yards.
Shock now on 1st down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Connects on the crosser. Has room into the secondary. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints chop some of the lead off before the half. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, You got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Blake Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 23. Getting out to his left. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Out of the gun, here's Murray. On the move, headed right. And this one doesn't go far. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket. The Cardinals out for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets it away from his end zone. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They stay on the ground with Kamara. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Running behind center with Kamara. Good and whip there. Looks like about 6. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Give on second to Kamara. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Could not evade him. That was Cody Simon.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. On play action, here's Shump. Oh no, they get him yet again! Sean Murphy bunting in to pick it off.
Okay, can I be honest with you about something right here? I'm really curious about young quarterbacks when they struggle. And there's part of me that, yeah, this isn't great, and he's going through tremendous adversity. But I love that he continues to be aggressive.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. Go right side, and McBride has it. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. Here's a screen to Benson. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. At the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals push their lead further to start the half. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals take a 3-possession lead.
31. Saints 14.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Shaheed now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Shaheed on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Pistol snap here to Shump. Big gain downfield. He has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Back to throw. Shuck. Screen here for Kamara. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Shuck with a quick toss out wide. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. Trying for it with Shuck. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Run on first down. Here's Murray. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Play action now, Murray. Finds him on the crossing route. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Shaheed now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. They give to Kamara, left side. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Off the play action. Jump. Buying some time right. Complete out to the right. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now a pitch to Kamara. And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Another run for Kamara. Has some space inside at 15. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They'll run the toss to Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Alvin Kamara on the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
The kicker on
Group B to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints get it back to within 2 scores.
Cardinals 37, Saints 21. Blake Groupie to kick off for the
Here's
Saints.
Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Kyler throwing here. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Benson now from the gun. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I'm just looking at this hourglass of sand, Kate, and realizing there's not much time left for this team. But the only chance they had was to create a sack right there. Give a little momentum to their offense, who now has no margin for error. You got to go score.
They'll send out the punting unit. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Throw right side, cut by Olave. Tried to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time, proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Cardinals going nickel here, 3rd down. To throw, Shuck. Catch made by Cooks. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
At the Cardinals' 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Nearly went the other way, but only an incompletion on 2nd down.
Yards to go.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. Shuck now from the gun. He's going deep this time. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! And the call to go for it not awarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Cardinals 37, Saints 27. Blake Groupie to kick off for the
That
Saints.
lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. On the return, here's Jones. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They're going play action. It's Murray. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And only can get a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Benson, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They kick the running back in motion. Murray on 3rd down. Go right side, and McBride has it. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
1st and 10, Murray. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And this one does not go far.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
Here's 2nd and 7. This is reeled in nicely downfield by Jones. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Handoff headed left to Benson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
All I can tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they can just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Here's a screen to Benson. It's inside the 10. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Benson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he carries it touchdown. The Cardinals can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Cardinals take a 3-possession lead.
44. Saints 27. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Shaheed now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Shaheed on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their own
offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shock working from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. You've got to keep moving quick here.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for us Saints.
Shock now on 1st down. On the move, headed right. This finds Cooks complete. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Offense in the hurry up here. Here we go, 2nd and 9. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third down, here's Shock. It's on target to Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
That's good for a Saints 1st down.
To throw again here, it's Shock. Short pass brought in. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 40 on 2nd down. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Shock on 3rd down. It's complete. This is Olave. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Here's Shock, 1st and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd and 10 now. Escapes the pocket. That's complete to Kamara on the check down. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. The Cardinals go to the dime package here. 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. Shock. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
On 4th down, out comes the Saints field goal team and Blake Grupe. This 42 yards from the right hash. Grupe sends it through, and the gap closes to 14 points.
If they wanted any kind of shot here, Kate, to come back in this game, that field goal had to go through and make it a 2-score game. That's only the first of what would need to be several steps here in a hurry to have a chance to try to pull this out.
And this will be recovered by the Cardinals. That ought to do it for us here.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
They take a knee and their season has begun exactly how they wanted it to, with a win. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in Week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early